Right. Hello. Today we're gonna be talking about the further expansion. We're gonna go into a lot of details. Buckle up. Buckle up, hot stuff. We are going for a ride. Right. So today we're gonna be talking more or less solely about this. It's gonna be some of the. It's not gonna be a tutorial. I might name it a tutorial, but I'll do my best. So I'm gonna break down the expansion into two stages and three. How do I call this? And three other things. So the stages will be pre-people and post-people, or pre-people and people, and or pre-humans, first man. Pre-first man and first man from the Game of Thrones. And the second will be the means to an end. That will be the resources. So there's four types of resources that we're gonna, no, three types of resources that we're gonna talk about. So we have two stages, pre-man and post-man, and we have three types of resources. That would be the open hull cargo, the other cargo, and the people themselves. Okay, so if you want to go and expand further, this is my understanding, by the way. This is not me dictating how things should be done. This is just my understanding at the moment, and then hopefully you guys are gonna be contributing in the comment section to this. If you agree, disagree, any better learnings, all that good stuff, you know, what's your experience with the game. Right, so stages, pre-people. Pre-people, you need to build a lot of infrastructure, roads being one of the most important ones, because those roads will be constantly used by the construction vehicles going there and back. So, roads, you need to be very careful to build them as soon as possible. The longest constructing things will be the footpaths. The other thing that is really important, but not so much, would be the people survival infrastructure. That would be pipes. Now bear in mind, not heating plants, not pumping stations and stuff, just pipes. Why is this important? Because we need to separate this into pre-people and post-people. People are important. Now, the first people inhabiting this city would actually be the firefighters that we already have here. We have firefighters. I hope we have a firefighters. Let's check it. Yeah, we have 11 firefighters inhabiting this area, just in case any of the people buildings start burning down. So this is the most important building you're gonna have for further development, colonization of the new territory. So the most important and the fastest thing that you're gonna need for growth is vehicles. Not only the vehicles that you have already, but it's gonna be vehicles that are gonna be maintaining, building, and expanding this zone of influence. So the first buildings that you should build, of course, is a fire station, and well, we can say that this is also pre-people. Even these people don't live here, they're there, but what the hell is this? Manually send the fire truck to a fire. Okay, that's interesting. That's not bad. Anyway, so pre-people, we can build anything that we want. As soon as we have buildings that can burn down, you need to have operational fire station. You need to be supplied with workers. So be sure that you have fire station supplied with the workers. Even vanilla now has the ones that doesn't require it. So I don't know. The 3 division is just not being consistent with what they're giving us, even though I think it's a good thing. But some of the original vanilla fire station, plus one modded one, I think this is Rob's one as well. They do require heating, but not the third one, the small one that we built here. This is vanilla, and it doesn't require the heating, so it can be placed anywhere. But the city is gonna need heating nevertheless, so you're gonna have to mind that. So the thing that I was doing wrong so far is, first, not focusing on the infrastructure, and that being the most important infrastructure. That's the footpaths, because they need to be in place when people arrive. We cannot be upgrading footpaths later, because the people are going to be using them. You're gonna have to have intricate web of footpaths in order for them to use it while it's being everything constructed. So better construct your footpaths as soon as possible. That means planning residential buildings, and the commercial buildings, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So, footpath important, roads important. Roads need to be upgraded as soon as possible because every single upgraded road is gonna get you to where you want to be as sooner rather than later. Okay, the next step of the expansion, pre-people expansion, is again materials. There's three types of materials. One is since humans, the most important one, but that comes last, and two others are open hull materials that are required for building your buildings, and for foundations mostly you need gravel, you need the concrete, you need the asphalt. Now the problem with these are that this is a complex infrastructure that needs to be put in place. So usually I think that the best thing to do here is use the existing infrastructure rather than building a new one, because it's going to take a long time to build this. You need to man it, that's a problem as well, and it's just going to be complicated to expand to that level, and it's going to be difficult also to, you know, build the containers for trash that they're going to have, supply them with water to be more effective, yada yada yada. You don't have to do that, but it's definitely desirable. So we're going to skip this part. We're going to get all the asphalt, all the concrete, and all the gravel from here. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm gonna address this now. We don't have any gravel in this station, so I'm gonna have to assign dedicated gravel. Unfortunately, that's not it. I'm gonna have to assign dedicated gravel train that's gonna be delivering gravel here, because this expansion is gonna be quite expensive. So, three things we need to do. First, open hull, that's the easiest one. In further expansion, you can source your materials from here, but you can also help the constructing vehicles to get the materials from the forward operating base or the forward operating warehouse. That's going to require you to build a warehouse further down the line, and you're going to need to supply it. That's going to be a difficult one as well. In this case, I'm using the open hull, the free storages for open hull trucks, and I'm going to be supplying everything that we need with these trucks to the new forward operating base. In other case, you can source everything from here, but it's going to be from your previous storage area, but will take a little bit longer for them to deliver to every construction site everything that they need. Okay, so we have three types of materials. Humans are, of course, the last ones. This is the buses that are going to be finishing the construction themselves. So in this case, in the forward operating base, that would be the buses would be sourcing their humans from the closest city that is operational, and then when the new city is built, they will be sourcing their humans from there for further expansion. So let's go recap one more time. Pre-humans and post-humans. Pre-humans being the only human habitation would be the fire department, which is necessary. Do not mess with this because you're gonna complicate your life. And you have post-human, that would be all the buildings that need to be constructed further. The second part is a little bit more complex because you need to think about the shops, distribution offices, heating plants, water supply, sewage, the technical services for the waste. Like, you need to think about everything. So we're going to be talking about the first part first, and what we did at the moment here. We're upgrading the roads. The footpaths are mostly done, not fully, but mostly done. I will put this as a higher priority. I have no idea why, but I'm going to put... I should have put it initially, but I won't do it now. So the footpaths need to be done as soon as possible, so the buildings can be constructed now. You can wait for buildings to be constructed later, and probably will. You need to forbid people to actually move in there, like we did here. Citizens are allowed to move in there, just in case if we finish the buildings and they decide, hey, look, empty apartment, I'm gonna go there. No dice, no go. So you need to forbid them to go there until everything is done. Okay, so what is everything? First of all, the most important thing is water. You can see here we have a water situation there. I'm gonna be making the roads to make it operational. I think actually I need to just cover it because we can't really do much about it, but I'm gonna cover the 1 second. We're gonna go for road construction. That will be here. Off you go. Wrong button, wrong button. left mouse button. There we go. You need to build this. This is the water purification station or water treatment plant. That's a drinking treatment plant, and it's gonna go there. Okay, the second thing that I missed initially is the construction offices around here. They again require several roads to be finished first in order for them to be operational, so I'm gonna go and do this. Oh, this way. I'm gonna go and build these. There we go. And then we're gonna go assign all these constructions to yoink, yoink, yoink. This one is already 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't I have 5? It's 5, yeah, it's 5. This one is already being built, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There we go. After this, I need to manually assign construction offices because they're too far to be assigned by automation. So we have everything set up to do here that can be done. Okay, let's focus on the people. Power to the people. People will need... I'm not building this. I think we can upgrade the road here. Let's go and check if we can go... Always look on the bright side of life. There we go, and left mouse button. So this is going to be also the main road through the village. That's going to the bridge. That's going across the street. We're gonna deal with the other side when we get to it. So water system. Everything is being delivered to here. We need to connect the footpaths just for the construction purposes because this can be constructed. So I'm gonna assign this. You can assign the constructions as you go. It's just gonna be a huge list of constructions, and you will be assigning your people to work on them as you see fit. That's number 2. There we go. Assign this. Assign this. Oh, wrong button. This one and this one. The treatment plant cannot be assigned because it needs to have a road finished first. This treatment plant is going to need a footpath going to there because people are going to have to work there. But also this water needs to be distributed to the people. Power to the people. So substation. I'm going to go for Rob's one just because it has more entrances, more connections. It's just better. You know, is this part of vanilla now? It's not even part of vanilla. Vanilla is crap. Mods are better. There we go. There is a problem with one of the mods, Rob's mods. It doesn't allow... Oh, we already have water selected here. That's perfect. Let me see. Is everything covered by water? Yeah, just about. Actually, not really. So I'm gonna build 2 different water supplies here just because we can, and it's a smart thing to do. So we can do it like this. I'm gonna build it with the footpaths so we can assign construction offices. It's easy to upgrade this later when we have local construction offices working on this. So we have 2 different water substations. One of them for this part of the city, the other one for this part of the city. I don't want to mix them at the moment. There's gonna be overlap, but that's exactly what I want. We're gonna go for... this is the mod that I don't recommend. This is the Rob's mod. Big water pump for the pumping station. The problem with this mod is that it doesn't have the construction vehicle space in it. So unfortunately, I use the vanilla one here, so it's built just faster, or it's built without humans. It's not faster, but it's built without humans. So we're gonna go and assign this one here. I will assign I'm gonna do the piping system first, and then we're gonna assign it to where it needs to be assigned. So we're gonna cover this, and needs to go to 2 different places. So we're gonna go one over here. This substation is going to be supplying water here, and we have one other over here which is going to have a dedicated substation initially. Yeah, these people are going to have beautiful view of the substation or the water substation from their balconies. I mean, what can you wish more? So Slavic. But it's functional. It's going to help everybody. It's in the interest of the people. So there we go. So we have that, and we're gonna have the pipes going here. Again, just go big or go home. The bigger ones are better. That's what she said. And let's go to the middle one and the middle one here. Boom. Everything is done. So I'm gonna just use the tool to assign all the construction vehicles to this rest of the water system. So as soon as they have free capacity to build this, go ahead and build this. Footpaths will be upgraded as we go. Okay, the next important thing is something that I don't know what to deal with, how to deal with that later, yet. That would be the waste treatment plant. I don't think it's necessary. I'm gonna double check this while you're here. I don't know if it's fixed or not. We have a dumping ground for sewage here with no treatment plant, wastewater treatment. No, zero, no dice. Currently is spring or currently is summer. So we're gonna just check the pollution around here. Maximum pollution, I'd say, okay, that's whatever. Average pollution, don't notify me with anything. I need to play with this to actually understand it a little better. Sieverts per hour. Okay. This is radiation, we don't care about that. You can see here, we're gonna just use the colors. You can see there's no pollution. This one here is dumping 140, 150 cubic meters of dirtiest water that exists here. We have chemical plants, we have the clothing industry, we have everything under the sun connected to the sewage and no pollution. So at the moment pollution is not necessary, so we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of future moaning material by not building the treatment plant, because treatment plant is absolutely useless. Pollution is going to happen whatever you do. Pollution is going to happen with a heating plant, power plants, whatever. Whatever you do, pollution is going to happen. So you can just put your dumping ground for your sewage there. This city is not going to have big pollutants in heating matter. I'm going to have the district heating, the small district heating plants from ROBs. So it's going to be heated individually, and that doesn't create a lot of pollution, so we can dump the water anywhere. I will be using the uphill method. That being that uphill. It's not really uphill because of water, unfortunately, in this game. It's not like Skylines. It's not like a normal game, so you have liquid water. No, it's just a... It looks like it's moving or that is alive, but it's not. It's a dead water that... actually, this one doesn't even look like it's alive. This one is a little bit litters, but anyway. It doesn't go anywhere. It's only on the certain level. Doesn't have source, spring, and the delta. It just is. The river just is. So what I'm gonna do is just leave it like, let's say, 500 meters away from the city. So I'm gonna build... mostly... This is mostly flat. You can see here there's a hill over there. The town here and the town here seem to be on a similar level or the same level. And I think even one the sewage substation would be enough, but we will prepare for the future. So the next infrastructure project that we're gonna do is sewage. I'm gonna put it like decent distance from the... from the city. I'm just thinking here, it's not allowing me. We can play around with this. We're gonna level this ground. Let me just remove this road. This is what I wanted. This is a cheat method. Like if you put your vehicles into the construction office and then you remove the construction office connection from them, they will never leave the construction office, and even for refueling. So they're gonna stay there, but they will not deny the work that you require them. So I'm gonna just like this, level this all the way to the edge of the river. So we have a flat ground, higher flat ground that we can place the sewage pipes on. There we go. Okay, looks like the problem is not the height here, but the depth of the river. So we're gonna go use the other machine, and we're gonna create a little bit of a bank here. There we go. Bank for your buck. I know, it doesn't go like that. So, here we go. So, let's see if this is gonna help. And voila! White smoke! New Pope has been elected. Perfect. Let's go and put the footpath. Let's do a little bit like this. Perfect. We're gonna build the sewage from the reverse side. So first here, and then we're gonna have follow the grade lines here. As soon as you get a little bit higher ground, that will be here. I believe. Let me see where else is the higher ground. There's no higher ground here. This is all same level. They have 3 outlets over here already, so I think I'm safe in putting one here, like this. And then I'm gonna put one closer to town, like for example here, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna be splitting these up a bit. So one substation. You know what? I'm gonna put it behind the buildings. I think I'm gonna put it behind these front line of the buildings. And I think I'm gonna put it right next to this water substation. So we're gonna go for sewage switch one more time. Oh, almost did it. Almost made a mistake. We're gonna go for Dennis's suggestion this time. Not this time, in the future probably. I think this is a good suggestion. We have this sewage elevator, which is the only one that actually offers. It does require electricity, just a heads up, but it is the only one that actually offers you the ability to go 3 into 1, 1 into 3 at the same time, which vanilla does not, you know. And you know, why wouldn't you have 2 outlets for the sewage? I don't know, there's probably, because it works on gravity, probably there's a reason behind that, but this one consumes electricity. This is just a sewage lift anyway, so I don't see the problem with using this one. You know, requires electricity and all, and it does what the other one does. Okay, so we have here connection this one, and then connection this one, and here I'm gonna place my first sewage, F3. I think this should work. We will be doing stuff like this. As you can see, it works perfectly like a charm. Like a glove. There we go. Jim Carrey, one of the most famous American actors. Yeah, waiting for Canadians in the comment section. Waiting for Canadians. Jim Carrey, one of the better American actors. This is gonna piss everybody off. That's the intent, people. Intent. And we need to do this. Okay, so this is gonna give us a sewage coverage. Let's go one more time and see what the sewage coverage here would be. It does cover some area. It just about covers and doesn't cover here. But this is exactly what I expected. So I'm gonna be building another sewage operation over here. So we're gonna go for this one. This can be like this. And at the same time, I'm gonna be building this one. First, straight away, no. I want it far away from the road. I want to leave the roadside for potential road connections, like pubs and stuff. So I'm gonna put it a little bit inland here, next to these buildings. Now, sewage switch doesn't mean that it's gonna be stinky. It's just sewage switch. So like this, and then we're gonna have sewage collection over here, and all of that can be built like this. Perfect. Let's go and connect the pipes. And we have the second pipe here. Oh. Tunnel is above terrain at one point. What? Okay, doesn't say that it's a problem with the... this is a problem, right? Requires proper slope. Yeah, this could be something that I need to consider here. Follow the white line, follow the white rabbit. This one, this substation is... Yeah, I can build the lifting pump lift. Lift pump, maybe. What if I do it from here? Let's see what we can do from here. Requires proper slope, okay. We can still follow the same kind of gradation here, and there we go. Because this is such a small upper distance, we can do it like this, and it's gonna be still having a slope. Because it follows the topography of the terrain, it follows the terrain height, so it's not even cheaty. It is longer, it's gonna cost more, but it's not a cheaty thing to do. You can just keep the height constant, and that's gonna be resolving it. Perfect. F3, we're gonna be assigning construction offices to this, and then we're gonna continue with the next step. Next step is gonna be the power. Let's assign all the construction offices here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I'm not even gonna count because there's a lot of it. Here we go. this one and this one here. So all of this should be connected. Yeah, perfect. So everything makes sense now. So we have sewage taken care of. It's going to be dumped straight away in the river. It's not even that far from the city, but again, I'm going to leave it to 3 Division to ruin our lives with suddenly fixing the sewage that actually makes a pollution, and then a lot of people are going to die, and, you know, I'm going to be moaning and happy forever. Right, oh, this is not set. Let me just go and set the construction offices here for number 3, and yoink, and yoink. Why was this not selected previously? That's quite strange. My bad. My bad. Selected now to... I think it's 2, yeah, only 2. 2 roads that need to be built. Okay, continuing on, we have the next up. It would be power distribution. Power distribution, we already delivered electricity. Here you can see the voltage here. It's 2 here and wattage is over there. So that this is supplied with up to 19 megawatts of power. We do have smaller cables here. That was intentional, just because we shouldn't be using that much power. But 19 megawatts can come here. Anyway, so from here we're gonna go and... the problem with these 19 megawatts is we can create a lot of underground cables, but there is not enough cables here to get 19. Actually, it just about is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 50%, that's 21. 21 megawatts we can transfer to these, if all of them are underground. Some of them are going to be above ground, because I think we're going to need... well, for now, we're going to start with underground. I'm going to straight away double up all my substations. I will go with Rops's one, because the other ones don't have multiple entry points, which they should have. Problems, I'm going to mention problems with the substations, vanilla substations, all of them. All vanilla and the other substations. Actually, I didn't check, like, I don't use that many different substations, but all the substations, they all have the same problem. The substations have the built-in value of wattage of 2.5 megawatts. Now, the problem with this is that not a single cable in the game can deliver medium voltage cable, because that's the only thing you can connect here. Not a single medium voltage cable can actually deliver this power. So, not underground, not overground. Overground, why is this a problem? Because consumption of the substation is calculated by the maximum of the maximum consumption that is available in the building, not with the cables that deliver electricity, but within a building. That would be 2.5 megawatts. So when you see here 100% maximum consumption, that means that buildings connected here, when you divide it with other substation, there will be consuming 2,500 and 6, 5, 2,505 or 550 megawatts of power. It doesn't matter how many cables go in there, or what's the voltage of or wattage of the cables going in there. It's gonna be like this. Now, I'm hoping that if you connect 2 cables into this, the 2 cables will deliver this, because underground cables that I'm using are 1.45, which provide together 2.9 megawatts of power, which is more than this electric substation can provide to the surrounding buildings. But here in the big town, there's a lot of, as you can see, 102% consumption. There's a lot of consumers connected to these cables. Now, I'm doing that constantly. Maybe I should not do it in the village that we are building now, in the town that we're building now, just because I really don't see that much consumption. But on the other hand, the 3 Division tends to throw curveballs where, you know, they fix something and you're not seeing me on a camera, quotation marks, fix something, and then your game dies. So to be on a safe side, I think I'm gonna build like substation here, covering the future development of the city, and the substation on this side, covering the old town. Old town, probably I can do the... I'm thinking this side of the river first, like how much it can cover here. Oh, we're gonna need actually more than I expected. We're gonna need 3 substations. So let's see the whole town. We have one here covering this area. Then we need one in the old town. And we need one here that's going to be covering the water source and also the... So we need 3 substations. Okay. One of them can actually have overhead cables, but they're going to go through whole town, so I don't think I will not go for that. So we have a cluster of the... cluster F of the some buildings that we started building here. So I think that I'm going to be building this one here. He's gonna have 2 cables connected to it. I'm gonna build one over there that is already constructed, and then we need one over here. I'm gonna try... Wait. Did I build this one? I think it should have range. Let me just double check this. Here it has... Oh, shoot. This one does not... Okay, let's go with 4. I'm going for 4 just because. But just because we're gonna need it. What about this? Actually, these don't need electricity. I'm just gonna go for one over here. So this is how quickly I decided, yeah, you know what, like the not distribution offices, but the vehicles in charge here, they don't require power. Okay, so this is the 3 substations that I'm gonna be connecting. They're all gonna be connected with underground cables. This is medium voltage cables. Medium voltage cables. So I'm gonna go and try to play smart with this. We have 2 over here. I'm gonna go the closest one through the middle and just build it directly. Bang. I'm gonna go for the second cable going on the inside of this one, and let's see if we can go like this and do some magic on the opposite side. No, let's do from this side. From this side. Bang. And then we're gonna go and play again weird games with trying to keep this clean. Get all the way here and then bang, and then the opposite direction. Like this. Shoot. Okay, let's go and remove some of the cables from here. Put a cable parallel to this. Come on, chop chop. Perfect. That's the second one. We can build this one, and then we have a third one. Haha. Oolykee is saying the bad words again. He said third. Okay. Floater. All the way to here. Other structure is in the way. Let's do it. Building in the way. Don't care. Just don't be over ground. That's perfect. Parallel to this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, let's try to do it this way. No, looks like this one doesn't like it. Doesn't like to cooperate. I mean, like this is something that, you know, it's expected in the games. I'm not even blaming 3 Division for this, but it is expected. But there is a... Whoa! How the hell did you do that? Okay, whatever. Can you do it now? What you know about the Slav life? There we go. Perfect. Next one is gonna be here. It's always good to start from the substation. Okay, perfect. Actually, this one really doesn't need a second cable. This is just a utility one. I will remove this one though, and I'm gonna be assigning all the construction offices to this now. So we have the number 2 construction offices. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to the first substation, assign it. Let's go to the second substation, assign it. And let's go for the third. Ha! He said it again. The substation, and let's assign it. Perfect. Road still being built. I am done. Not really. We have the one big thing, new design. This is like a bonus thing that I'm going to be doing in this episode. as much as I can, but I need to think about what does the city need supply-wise. You know, like what does the city? Let's go and build the supply center. Let's see. The food and stuff comes from where are the warehouses? Here. There are the warehouses. I think we can use the local area here to supply. Whoa, this one is built as already. That's nice. Power is coming, don't worry. Power to the people. And we have the heating. Heating is going to be done later. Heating that I'm planning to do here is simple. In more complex situations, you would build a heating plant. This is my suggestion. Build a heating plant 700 meters away from the town center. So, for example, this is population. Let's say that this roundabout is the city center. 700 meters away. That's the... Why 700? You would build a substation somewhere, the heating plant somewhere over here, because this is decent distance for pollution. Decent, not good, decent. And decent distance from pollution, and also gives you like 200 meters more if you need to build a substation closer and substation further, because more than 1000 meter pipes, you need to have a pumping station in between, and longer the pipes are, the more heat loss you get. Now, this is something that it was not applied here. This was, let's say, maybe mistake on my part. Maybe due to the size of the city was inevitable, but yeah. Here, the distance from the first buildings to the heating plant. Let's go and we can do a little bit of measurement here. Cancel all of this. From here to the first buildings, 360 meters, 400 meters, and here we have 450 meters, which is more or less yards if you're American. And if we check the pollution here, okay, it's summer now, so pollution is low, only around the power plant, but in the winter, pollution goes all the way to these buildings. Currently, the lifespan here is 79 years, and it gets down to 60, and even below that. So this is the problem of heating plants. If you want to build a heating plant, a big heating plant for the whole city, for the whole town, this is what you need to do. I'm considering maybe building it. No, I will go with a small district heating, because it perfectly fits in here. It was if I was planning, I don't know how big the city will be, but if I was planning a smaller city, nope, that's not it. Where's the district heating? Small heating plants. Where's the small heating? Here we go. Small process heating plants. These are the ones that I'm gonna go for. For example, this is why I didn't build this is why I didn't want to build this infrastructure close to the road, because we can actually squeeze this in here. So if we build something like this, it does not need the big road. It can have the normal road here, and this is already too small. I'm just gonna go and assign the number 3 construction office. Sorry, that's F2, F3. Darn it, Oolykee, you're not making any sense. Here we go. 2 and 3 is footpath. This needs to be assigned here, so they need to build it. And I'm gonna build a footpath on the back end. Haha, he said back. That's not a bad word. Okay, here we go. But we're gonna finish this later with the. We're gonna finish this later with the local construction offices that are gonna be, built from here. Anyway, continuing on the last thing, the bonus episode, we could have gone and assigned some of the buses, so we already start construction, and I'm actually gonna do that. So let's see what we have here. We have a building that doesn't have any construction assigned to it, so we're gonna go and allow citizens to move into this building. Yes, this building needs to have assigned a big one, bus 4. That's what she said. Haha, Oolykee said big one. Higher priority, and then we have the vehicle repair station. It requires a little bit of concrete. I'm confident that this is going to be perfectly fine. 188, bus 1, that's a smaller bus, the construction office, that can handle it. And then we have eco apartments. Whoa, these are the first building for people. We're not going to have people yet, but we can start knocking these out of the ballpark. I'm going to go for bigger bus number 3 to work on this one. So go away, and then we're going to have eco apartments Here, we're gonna go for bus number 2. Doesn't matter. Let them just build it because this is ready to be built straight away, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. Okay, so the bonus thing that I didn't mention from before, you already saw how I'm building. This is my second evolution of the construction offices, which is kind of uglier. And then we have nicer looking 4 construction offices for buses, 5 construction offices, blah blah blah, and a repair center in the middle. So the second thing that we need to make this logistics office for the distribution. So distribution logistics office, we're gonna start building this, and we're gonna start from the ground up. Ground up meaning, let's see if we have a flat ground anywhere. We can go around here. Yeah, this is okay. Let's see how big distribution office has to be here, because it's gonna be using the warehouses there. I'm gonna be doing this. So distribution offices need to have repair station. So we're gonna start with the repair station in the middle of nowhere. Vehicle repair station, small. Okay, so small repair station, doesn't matter in which direction road goes, because as long as it's aligned with the grid, just because of the easier, whatever, smoother, something, this is perfectly fine. I'm gonna just give it a road here, so I'm not confused when I'm placing others in which direction road goes. So I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna put
distribution offices. Okay, which distribution offices will have to go here? Well, one of them is definitely cold. Cold distribution office is gonna be required because we're gonna have smaller district heatings that are gonna require coal to be distributed. In this case, it can be smaller, and you know what? I'll go for a smaller. So distribution office. Small this, yeah, that actually means vehicle. So for coal trucks in this case, I'm gonna tee the sucker just to have a little bit more space for the road, and leave it a little bit more space. Can I level this? No. Or do I do it this way? I can even do it this way. So it's assigned to this construction office. Perfect. So this is a small distribution office from Rob's. I think 4 vehicles for coal, filling the coal for the heating plants is gonna be enough. Okay, what else is there? What else do you need to distribute? Fuel is one thing. Fuel for this area might be also small, but I think I'm gonna go for a little bit bigger just in case. So I can double up if I need to give more work to it. I'm gonna go for a little bit more. So distribution office here, how many? 8 vehicles? 8 vehicles, that's fine. Let's go for 8. Do I want to start on the opposite side? I can. I'm gonna tee the sucker here as well. So something feng shui in this direction. So we have a distribution. Oh wait, I didn't even turn on the grid. Am I even OCD member or not? OCD community member. I like things straight. I mean, like, I don't think I have OCD, but the jury is still out on that. So let's do it like this. Bang. So we have kind of aligned 2 distribution offices. Now we're gonna need food distribution office. They're usually big, so I will go for a bigger one. Now this one is gonna be really big. That's what she said. And we can actually, we can even put it in like in this direction here, parallel to this one maybe. We don't need too many of them, so just, you know, bear in mind. So we have a repair station here, 3 distribution offices, one of them for coal, fuel, and food. I don't think the city is going to be so big that it's going to need 2 distribution offices for food, but there is other stuff that's going to be needed here. That would be technical services and the technical services. So we're going to have 2 different technical services. We're gonna go into roads. Rob's ones. Do we want one big one? Road vehicle. What's this? Road vehicle depot. No. Wait. That's not it. Technical services. Here we go. 8 vehicles, 18 vehicles. Maybe we can. This is also gonna be related to the waste collection, and it's totally in the wrong direction now. Well, I can do it this way as well. Because I wanted this one to have access to the road because of the cleaning stuff. So we can do the what's I call it? We can do the distribution office in this direction, like maybe like a so, or okay, let's try this way. And then we can have the technical services here because there's gonna be a snowfall and stuff, but also for waste. I'm gonna go big or go home, but I'm gonna go big, so I'm gonna do it over here. So this is gonna be for waste, and it's gonna be for the technical services. Am I missing something? If I am, there is space around this bad boy here that can be in range that I can build it. So this is kind of work in progress on my part. So what I was thinking of doing here is something like this. Here we go. Something like this. I'm gonna pause it for a cause. Let's do this. Just like so. I think this is fine. And here, I think I want to have this big, what is this? This is distribution office. You know what? I actually do want them to build this. I don't know if automation is going to work on this. I'm going to double check it now, but I need a big distribution office here. So big. Turn off the F1. Here we go. Bang. Something like this. Now, usually I would square the circle. I would actually build the... I can do it this way. No. Let's do 2. Now we can turn on the clipping. Like this. Here we have couple of entrances again. I will finish the existing constructions first. Probably something like this. And then I'm going to be building the adjacent connections to the building. So this is something that I'm thinking about, and plus room for more. We can go and double check what we need here. Like for example, distribution office for waste. If I'm going to be collecting waste here, we can probably, because it's a big distribution also, we can deliver all the waste here. We can deliver all the waste here, and then from here it's being sorted elsewhere, because these guys, look, even though these trash containers are full, we have capacity for more. So I'm thinking at the moment not building sorting facility for trash here, but then just go here and collect garbage from the city and go away. And that's it. So yeah, that's my current thought. Let me know in the comment section if you disagree or if you have better ideas, because it's not really that hard to have better ideas than this, so give it a go. Right, the last things I don't really want to do now, but maybe we can. Could be the waste like this. I can do it in this direction. Yeah, asphalt straight away would be fine. I think this is long enough that it's gonna have a node here, so we can connect it easily to the surrounding buildings. I would like to do the same over here. I will just need to see how long this needs to be. The waste here, waste. Container stand. I think we can do it like this. Oh. This is... I think that this is not needed anymore. I think this should be removed totally. Do we need to plug the stuff in here? Yeah. Remove the segment and put it like here. This. There we go. I would like them to notify me when this is done. This one. And this one, there's gonna be more container requirements. So this is a work in progress, and it's gonna take me a while to finish all of this. Just saying, just putting it out there. Just saying, first buildings. No people, no Espuero, no, just no. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. It's already too long, 47 minutes, 48 minutes episode. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell ring, a second building. Notification bell ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, you can always buy me a beer. I mean coffee. It'll link in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.